Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, Shayla makes a promise to Deacon, Brooke thanks Steffy and squares off with Thomas, and Detective Sanchez visits the hospital. At Forrester, Hope and Brooke marvel at how hard it must have been for Steffy to speak up and stop her parents' wedding. Hope feels for her and Brooke says it took guts. Just then, Steffy walks in. Brooke tells her, "Thank you. I want to thank you for what you did." In his office at the hospital, Finn looks at a photo of Sheila on his computer. At Deacon's place, Sheila tries to entice him with a game of strip poker, but he refuses. She complains she's just trying to have some fun. Deacon tells her the fun can't continue. "We can't bury our heads in the sand. Your time's running out, Sheila." Sheila has news for him. Time is running out for all of them. That's why they have to have fun while they can. Deacon grouses about shacking up with a convict and warns she'll get busted if she keeps going out in disguise. This only ends one way, with you in a prison cell. At his office, Finn reads about Sheila being mauled to death. Just then, Detective Sanchez knocks and comes in. Finn thanks him for coming. Sanchez was confused by his message and asks why he called. At Forrester, Steffy, Brooke, and Hope all agree that it was wrong for Thomas to have done what he did and to ask Douglas to lie. Brooke knows Steffy wanted her parents together, but it took a lot of character to step forward. She doesn't know what's going to happen with her and Ridge now, but she didn't want his decision to be based on a lie. She is grateful to Steffy for speaking up with the truth, no matter what happens. Steffy tells Brooke, "You don't need to thank me. She did it for her parents. So when they get married, there won't be any lies between them." Brooke isn't sure they'll get married. Steffy explains her father needed perspective, which is why he left town. The same goes for her mother. Steffy insists Thomas' lie doesn't change how her father feels about her mom. Brooke asks, "What about Taylor's actions, or lack of action?" Hope interjects that it's surprising Taylor decided to keep quiet. Brooke feels Taylor had to know that the CPS call was the reason Ridge left her and that the ceremony was based on a lie, and yet she was going to go through with it. Brooke says she's stunned that Taylor would do something like that. At Deacon's place, Sheila complains that he's always all doom and gloom. Deacon says it's called facing reality. You can't hide here forever. Sheila agrees but insists she always lands on her feet. Deacon notes that was in the past, when she had 10 toes. It may not be so easy this time. Sheila has had her back up against the wall before in Geno City, but she ended up married to Eric Forrester. "I reinvented myself because that's what I do." She promises Deacon she'll walk away a free woman again. Deacon is heavily skeptical. Sheila reminds him everyone thinks she's dead. "If they try to lock up this ghost, I'm going to fly right through those bars again." She cackles as Deacon grimaces. In Finn's office, he tells Det. Sanchez that something has been bothering him. He asks, "Did you bring it?" Sanchez says he did, along with everything pertaining to the case. The medical examiner wanted it to go to the next of kin or to be destroyed, one or the other. The detective reaches into his envelope and pulls out the evidence bag containing Sheila's toe. "As Sheila Carter's son, this now belongs to you." At Forrester, Steffy defends Taylor. She wasn't planning on keeping the secret. Hope maintains it seems a little shady. Steffy says that Thomas made the point that Ridge loved their mother, so why should they ruin the wedding? She, however, didn't want them to start their marriage with a lie. Hope says they're grateful for what she did. Steffy gets a message and apologizes. She'll have to miss the meeting. Hope assures her that's fine and asks if everything is okay. Steffy has to go see Finn at the hospital, but doesn't know what it's about. Brooke thanks Steffy again. "I am very impressed with what you did." Steffy isn't sure if that's a compliment or an insult but says, "You're welcome." Once alone, Brooke paces and looks at a photo of her and Ridge. Thomas enters the office and chortles, "Brooke, what's going on?" Brooke's taken aback by him grinning at her. Thomas tells her she should probably take the photo home. His dad will still be marrying his mother after this little hiccup. Brooke narrows her eyes, hiccup. "That is what you're calling what you did to me and to your father? What is wrong with you, Thomas?" Thomas quips that he had a really screwed up stepmother for a while. Brooke rails, "Do you really hate me that much?" Thomas insists he doesn't hate her. This isn't about her but about his parents getting back together. Brooke rants about him hurting his father and betraying him. Thomas has nothing to say. Brooke marvels that he has no remorse, none at all. I'm really worried about you, Thomas. He insists he's fine. Brooke tells him he's done so much, including to her daughter, but this time he's gone too far and has hurt both of his parents. This time you are going to pay for what you've done. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel, Bold Media Point, and stay with us.